As long as I'm trapped in here, I'm going to have this as a reaction to all the chemical fumes, the just filth and squalor that I'm crying my eyes out that I live like, the sleeping on the floor. I am appalled at the condition of how I look and how I can't speak English. I'm appalled. I can't even look at what they did. But as I'm on record for saying, they didn't rape me up my anus, dude. And some of these guys that come in here, which is proven, there's bona fide military that flies helicopters on bases that has dealt with it. There's a lot of Middle Eastern Taliban, Hamas, go down the list of those kinds that are harbored here. And I have witnessed them under the floors, crawling everywhere, banging on things. Just a lot of the people who are coming in through these carved out holes with hinges that connect to the houses next door. So this is really, really big in our history. The tractor trailers are American history. The tractor trailers, semi-trucks, so on and so forth, are so outrageous and out of control today. Whew. I'm trying to do this without a sound machine because I don't want to shout over a fucking machine like that. The torment and torture they put anyone through here. But from when I go out there, they enjoy this here. Like they enjoy looking for dates to have sex around a terrorist compound that decapitates and dismembers dead bodies and also cannibalizes. This is a place to have a scene, to dress up, do your hair, and hook up with a date. This is where they gravitate to do that here. Is on record, is on American historical record. It's really, really horrifying what happened to over 40 million people in our population. It was the driving force to have white supremacy. White supremacy was their way to keep all that money. Because remember, when you're born here, money is what you're really achieving. And you have to be this white man, white, rich woman, blonde hair, blue eyes, American white, to really have that. So many people in our American population who were non-white, who were black or brown, fell into this lie. But there's a certain point where when you think you're a criminal or you think this, it's all about being mafia, being gang, being a radicalized Muslim with the non-white people in our population who fell into this, who started to help and work wittingly with the Russian organized crime. Russian organized crime is the main driver of Vladimir Putin. Iran is as well. Iran doesn't have the weapons of mass destruction that the U.S. and Russian government had. They don't have anymore. Remember, the GRU saved my life. Navy SEALs came immediately after once the GRU could help with that, with them. I can't speak anymore. Please just hear me out. 60% of our U.S. military does not want to attack their own U.S. bases for white supremacy for the country of Iran, okay? Iran was using our weapons. I don't want to talk too much about this because the cops will storm my door, arrest me for talking about it. Iran was using our country and Russia to just attack all these other countries. They were using politicians, for example, Xi, for example, Kim Jong. They're using politicians, country of Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Vladimir Putin for white supremacy. So you have some black and brown, okay, that fell right into this to help the white supremacist Nazis just ethnically cleanse, just lay people out with fumes, quote unquote fumes. Oh yeah. And bioweapons, so on and so forth, big hot smoke and fire, whatever it took just to take over the countries and just ethnically cleanse. It didn't happen. It's not even going to happen. All right, but we still have a lot of these people in the United States. We have over 40 million of them that are fucking gung-ho for this. And not all of them are white. A lot of them are black and brown. And the black and brown fell into this in America big time through being gangster, through being mafia. drug cartel, whatever it was that they thought was their cause, their driving cause. It was never about a brown revolution with them. They were helping the white revolution, and they knew it. They knew it. And it became all about drugs, and it became to a lot of the white and to a lot of the black and brown in the United States, it became all about the drug cartel taking over our government. It didn't always to them register psychologically like they're clear on this and would speak it to you. It didn't register that they're helping neo-Nazis out of Europe, Hi Hitler, round up all the black and brown and gas them like they did in World War II, dude. It's not registering with them what they're really out to do. That white guy they're helping, they think it's for some drug fucking overthrow. Let me help these cartel motherfuckers in Latin America. I'm big, I'm bad. This is how I get to be somebody, be the rich white American. Here I am. This is really sick what happened in the West. A lot of it happened through drug culture, okay? These cultural, I don't have word, cultural things that started to manifest in the 60s. Now remember, 1962 is when they started to push this plan to take out the West and take out communism so they could do the Hi Hitler all over again. Another world war would rise up, like the first, like the second, with neo-Nazi as the driver to take over Europe, to take over countries, to have white supremacy. So this almost happened for a third time. Okay, and it started and spurred from the U.S. military based in Hawaii. Is really a big stone in the block that built this evil machine. In 1992, Bill Clinton hooked up with the Middle East, okay? And ever since then, it has been kind of history. You've seen these cultural things, I don't have word anymore, just corrode our population to the point where now we have men who are more concerned about the wig they're wearing and the lipstick they're putting on, who are claiming they're lieutenants and claiming they're high rankers in our armed services. Everybody knows that's not even possible on planet Earth. Men who are concerned about putting on lipstick are not actual military members. This is not a real military. If you are still believing that this is a functioning military, you are one of two things: lying to yourself so that you feel safe, or just a very slow person, and you might have, a learning disability. So you get a green pass on that because you just don't quite understand things. All right, but we have over 40 million people in our country who know what they've done to the U.S. military, who know what they've done to our country, to our churches, the popes and the Christians talking to all the kids about orgasms. This is grooming for child pedophilia. It's just out in the papers now. It was really frightening what they really aspired and wittingly were aspiring to do to the people in the West and to our sovereign territories. So all these current and present NATO members that you're going to read in the American press are the very men in the military who are out to do this crap, who are out to tell you that, yeah, we work hand in hand with U.S. generals who put on lipstick. They're called transgender. It's not even reality. Generals don't stop and powder their nose and put lipstick on, dude. All right. And to speak of that, this is what I opened with. In this terrorist cell, everything I do is tactical, almost everything. So I take a bath, which I couldn't wash my hair. Tactical. It's about time. It's about when I go in there. It's about how long I'm in there. It's all of it, what I'm doing in there. And that point of the morning after all the fumes, it was take a bath. You have 5 minutes. You can't wash your hair. So I do that. And then counter opposite of anything that a person would do if it wasn't tactical and in that context is I go back within 15 minutes and this is what I mean. I didn't want to. I had to. It's green light. Go now. It's not what I wanted to do. Go now and wash 4 huge tubs of fucking dishes and do it in the bathroom on the sink, and you're going to get soaking fucking wet. It's horrible washing dishes here. Go wash them all right now. Okay, you're going to get soaking wet because you do. It's a sink in the bathroom. So the sink is at your like lower waist. It's not the kitchen, dude. It's all this water. It's a mess. It goes all over me. I get my hair. When I'm done, I have to change from my underwear to my bra to my clothes. Everything soaking wet. Get on a new outfit. I have to brush my hair. I have to fix everything. And essentially what I've done to the T is gotten dressed, brushed my hair 2 times already. This shit is exhausting. And nobody would do that unless they were forced tactically to do that shit. Okay, here comes another semi-truck. And that's what I wanted to tell the population that I'm doing, the good population, okay, in the United States, that I've been doing for multiple years. I can't take anymore. And while I was in the bathroom, I heard utter and complete panorama break out over my head. Another terrorist had snuck in and I couldn't hear him. And then all this fucking mayhem and ruckus fucking erupts, and then it's over like that. And I can't talk about anything else I witnessed before I went in the bathroom or after I came out, but all I can share is what it's like in here. Tactically, what I have to do almost every day. Nobody wants to take a bath and then get dressed again by getting all soaking wet, by doing something like that. They were going to do the kitchen first, the kitchen stuff. Then they're going to take a bath so they can do it one time, but you can't do that here. It's all about the water, the plumbing, and the terrace with the cubby holes here that come in with their hinge doors through these holes they've carved out on the 3rd floor, 2nd floor, 1st floor, and basement. And they connect up and down that street. And it's so cool to the population here that they look around and they look for dates, and they're fucking cannibalizing in these houses and they know it. So this is what I really want to get over to you, what I'm going through in here, just some of it that I can share with the public. And this is after the poisoning. This is all the terror and horror I experience in here. It's just another insight into what I have to do in here, how it is for me. And also how disgusting the population is here. You're going to find them from California all the way to New York City. This is perfectly cool. Cannibalism, hey, it's what we had to do. Hey, warehousing really lethal, really dangerous, lethal, illegal, military, toxic fumes. You're going to see them from California to New York. Hey, that's cool. That's what we had to do. And they're going to come to your country and fucking use that shit on you. And they're going to say, hey, that's cool. That's what we had to do. No, they're not going to do it, okay? They're not. They're being put to a stop. But I have to say thank you to the war heroes, because even though I'm in here and I get really upset, as anyone can understand, these war heroes have done a lot, okay? I'm just praying to God they keep the DCPD and these federal law enforcement officers away from my door. Because everything I say, even being in here, breathing, is their reason. These law enforcement people in the U.S., it's their reason, just because I'm in here blinking my eyes, to come and kick the door down and arrest me. All right, bye.